This is awesome. While you were drunk, I downloaded this augmented reality app called Bad Eyes. Check it out. It lists the city as programmable items in a 3D spatial web. I can upload these geospatial tag sound files with custom sounds. I'll show you while we're going to the Cyber Detective Symposium this morning. I guess this guy, investigating some weird broadcast technology, a Russian zombie weapon, developed it to catch a Russian weapons designer who worked for Anatoly Signakov, and made this software in a cover for a blind and deaf society, but sold his tech in a derivative. He made millions developing software for blind and deaf people in augmented reality and developing a city infrastructure for a geospatial web designed for blind mobile computing users in augmented reality. Millions of dollars from government-funded programs to help the disabled. So Bad Eyes is a derivative of software used to help people. Check this out. Every time we cross by McDonald's, I have it play sounds of the city inside like farts, long, disturbing, greasy innards moving like rats chewing in a plastic tube farting in the city. Then I have it say a phrase. And you can change the phrases to 1 to 10 voiceovers. I have it set to Rodney Dangerfield. May he live in peace. Hey, look, there's a McDonald's right there. Do a sound art test. Don't go through the drive-thru. No, I have it set to a different message you can actually go through.
Hey, I hate McDonald's. It made my country fat. But I would probably sleep with a Big Mac if it came with 4 instead of 3 sesame buns. You know what I mean? That's just wrong. Who ever heard of 3 buns in a sack? 4. Now that's a pair.
Hey, that reminds me. Have you seen Super Sashimi Me, the 30 Days of Sushi movie?
No.
This guy eats fish from the Fukushima plant wanted to prove the fish were all fine. He called it Super Sashimi Me. The doctor on the 5th day said it was a modern harikari drama, and he wanted to remove his stomach lining to make sure the sushi was all right. It was all in Japanese, though. All I heard was a broadcast in the background. I am the real ninja warrior. It sounded like an argument. Who's the real ninja warrior? That's cool software. Could you have KFC sound inserted for all the KFC that we drive by? Clips from Kentucky Fried Movie? Could you do that?
Already on it. But someone seems to have hacked the server allocation for KFC metatag data. That sounds from Kentucky Fried Cruelty Beta campaign. It seems to be repeating this message in the voice of Agro Hater, which is right after Rodney Dangerfield, number 9 and 10.
If you ask the colonel, he'll tell you the only way to keep a prisoner in mind is to see that he won't get up when your rub is facing the dirt. And the only way to keep the guards happy is to let them have the fun. That's the way it's always been down on the farm. Because that's just how the colonel likes it.
You mean somebody hacked a geospatial web metadata tag for all KFCs in the application Bad Eyes to replace customization with a profile of mine?
It looks system-wide.
That kind of screws that application up. Whatever. I'm hungover. Hey man, we're going by the high school gym. Remember, starting each... Wait. Just wait. Yeah, that's awesome. There's the bar. I almost got laid in last night.
Wait. Check this out. Your phone. Give me this. This is the highlight reel from last night.
I wouldn't suck your dinghy with that fat lesbian's mouth if I hated her more than the obtuse idea of you thumbing your way to my panties in that bathroom, right there.
Sir, Johnson disqualified.
Where did that come from?
Oh, it has censoring scan forward technology. It scans anything that's offensive.
What happened? Hey, it cut out. And those sounds, they seem mixed.
Slow down a bit. Was Asian restaurant, Indian restaurants in the bar last night. The geofence is set to 10 seconds, and you were doing 70 in a 55.
We got an Indian Asian sound and a chick I tried to nail in the bathroom bar last night. That's good. That's cool. The application does a feedback of your recorded content? Nice! We're here, the Cybernetic Detective Symposium. Yeah! Future, give me some! What the? Did you put the app sound map on for everything today? Yeah, the technology conference is on the blind world of sound.
You have entered the geospatial domain of the Cybernetic Detective Conference, and we are uploading your geospatial sound web. Please drive exactly 10 beeps and stop, then slowly turn your wheel to the right until you don't hear the tone.
Is that supposed to be 10 beeps? I counted like 80 to 172 BPM. I think we were supposed to stop like 10 kais back. What am I supposed to do? Close my eyes and drive with the augmented technology?
The application feedback sensor has noted your hardware flows and your position is on vector alignment with the professor. We will now prompt you with path integration sounds. You are off to see the wonderful professor of transhumanism, laws, debates from here to there to where, to the wonderful, wonderful world of laws. That's AWES. Not like the metric system versus standard width gold, from the silver screen to the golden technicolor drink. Cyber guy, nobody knows, cyber guy.
How did you convince me to go listen to a cybernetic warfare scenario positive with think tank experts? Look, man, I know it seems like a bad way to spend your evening, but think about it. Something's going on, dude. I read a book from the 60s about where we will be right now. It was talking about cybernetics. And when I talk about it today, the word cybernetic is too science fiction and too complicated, too big. We made it to the moon a generation ago. How did we get so dumb? Speak for yourself. What do you mean something's going on? Xbox. That's what's going on. Look, man, I couldn't tell you, but listen. They knew more about science in the past. Doesn't it scare you? We're dumbed down. They control the tech, man. They consolidate it like a patent-hungry machine consuming all the ideas of the world. They're making derivatives for any major corporations. They have too much money. And they don't need idealists. Oh, this again? You and your crazy conspiracy theories. Was that the 10 beeps? Didn't we already park? Yeah, this old argument again. No, Facebook was your idea. Yeah. I know, Harvard, the readers, sold you out. Gave them all the special powers. The pervert society of perverts in power. Gave you nothing in life, but you have to let it go. These tech firms like Google buying DARPA contractors, MIT robotics labs, all of it. It's for big players, big gamers, the ones with real ideas. The ones who can hire hookers and play the city of prostitutes and undercover private corporate players.
This is the Bad Eyes application. We would like to engage you in conversation. Would you like keyword feedback from our massive sound files?
Go ahead, click to receive feedback from real-time audio keyword source. Okay, clicked. Where was I? You don't have a chance in hell. Keeping your ideas. You got a dick, right?
I'm totally and completely on his...
Then you lost. These corporations know how to take your brain and make it theirs and get your ideas. And the government, when they use honeypots, they give them the army suits. They're sex weapons. They're assholes. They're and they all become a communication web of a secret sexual society trying to balance the sex act through sodomy or perversion or whatever picadillo there is to get the way they want. These rings of power, I call them the brown holes. Is that what you're talking about? Because you, buddy, are getting screwed in the poo. By corporations, by governments, and nations, all because of one malware technology. Isn't that your technology, your conspiracy? Bright thinkers inculcated into think tanks and controlled by major corporations to steal your code? Your hard work? Your ideas?
Yeah!
Clip the sound files off.
More!
That's getting
Let them
crazy.
some more! Yeah! Woo! Great!
Greetings, everybody! Today's Cybernetic Symposium is on the cybernetic and neurocybernetic revolution that is going to split the transhumanist camps into two groups in the next couple of years. Those who need augmented reality stimulus in their everyday environment. Those same ones who don't mind opacity screens in the front of their eyewear projecting advanced environmental data. And those who want to remain primitives. Have we got a show here today for you about cybernetics principles with feedback control loops using this application, Bad Eyes. I am the symposium coordinator for this high-level multi-million-dollar think tank of elite dollars coursing through a series of forensic technology cases on how to apply augmented reality and cybernetics principles in modern military philosophy and doctrine. When you leave here today, the concepts of reactionary warfare and feedback control loops and neurocybernetics should find a place in the fears of military purchasers to know that it is being done with or without your oversight because you can't understand it or are unwilling to establish its role in modern forensics. We will talk about neurocybernetics and informatics and the premise of some very disturbing cases of human modification as we look further into reactionary warfare. Those who are comfortable manipulating the present from old technology and old technical means in cybernetics will be passed by in a matter of a few years. This old school is the one responsible for the horrors and tragedies of this modern war because of compliance measures. We are at a crux of human thinking and are changing the way we think by preventing others from changing the things we think.
Repairs completed. All systems operational.
Man, that guy was intense. We gotta go get some food.
Where at, man?
Over here, well, we're almost there.
No, don't do it. It's at McDonald's. It doesn't know that the store inside the auditorium isn't a drive-thru. It's probably gonna... Oh, no, it's gonna go.
Don't eat me. Don't eat me. I like the food. Oh, yeah, I eat the greasy love and rub my belly with the food while I'm eating my mouth. Oh, yeah. It's a good food, huh? Come on, drive-thru. Come on to my drive-thru. Those like little fat creatures. Joe, rubber, just a rubber. Come on. It's what you wanted, right? Come on, McDonald's, come to my drive-thru. Yeah, come to my drive-thru.
So, I hope you guys like the radio drama and following through this mixed media and its iterations. Mixed media and the flow from having an animation to radio drama or any type of media element. Now the part that gets a little bit more confusing is understanding what exactly is these cybernetics principles, why are they important, and is this really a think tank concept that there's a lot of money affixed to different technologies? Well, yeah, there is, obviously, but I think as you go into this, you'll find that there's a larger crux in thinking about reactionary warfare and military doctrine with cybernetics. So this next document, as we go into this, is more geared towards the military doctrine in cybernetics, and it focuses in on some actual problems and some timelines that help affix the investigations to have a much more clear approach to solving problems. So you'll get into a method and process and, you know, how information is sourced when you're solving a certain problem. Let's say specifically cybernetics applied to reactionary warfare, which is what we're looking at. So anyway, the radio drama was just kind of a joke, a look at, you know, the movement in transhumanism and cybernetics, where obviously augmented day-to-day life, advancing the human intelligence and knowledge with the internet and the vast change on human society that mobile computing's had in the last 5 to 6 years, that where we'll be 3 years from now with augmented reality,
we'll be solving problems in real-time environments with active feedback, and understanding what feedback is when we look at geospatial information. So anyway, as we get through this project, you'll see down at the bottom the cybernetic video detective series and some really inane economic investment guidelines for understanding where investment and seed funding is with cybernetics. Anyway, you guys have a very wonderful journey through this mixed media project as we get closer to merging the animation, its completion, and the project investigations. So anyway, next link is the reading part.